Welcome back, everyone. Let's play War on the Sea, U.S. Campaign episode number 57. Man, oh wait, no, 56. Don't let me get ahead of myself. I'm actually looking forward to this episode. So I feel like when you have an objective in the game, or you're motivated about what you're trying to do, a game is just a lot more fun to play. And right now, we're kind of just waiting for the end to happen with Guadalcanal. I do keep forgetting to cheat in more supplies for ourselves, but maybe. Yeah, actually, I guess it's going to take a long time for new supplies to arrive on their own, so I will have to do that. But I also guess I don't have to do that until we get a few of our groups back home. So, yeah, I guess no rush. Now, the thing I'm excited about is that we're doing this bombardment of Buka. And this will essentially consolidate my stranglehold on the slot and all of these islands. So this is basically the last thing we need for total dominance in this area. However, we will need to do much more in order to start challenging for New Guinea, the Bismarck Sea, this whole area here, mainly for Rabaul. So that's the next step afterwards, like even further. So that here's like an airbase 3. Anything with like ports, I'm like, well, do I want to destroy them? Do I want to take them? I mean, we could actually try to go after. I didn't think about this. I could just cheat in for fun. I could just cheat in a ton of... Man, I might as well just start cheating in a ton of troops to give my transport something to do, because at this point, the troops are way behind the Navy. The Navy has sunk everything. Anyway, let's make sure that we're making forward progress. I used to monologue so much more than I do now. Now I'm a little better. I've decided what we're going to do with our command points, by the way. I'm going to purchase all the British ships that I can, or the Commonwealth ships I can. And yeah, we're going to throw them into a division, grab a few destroyers, which are the American destroyers, and call that a new task force of some kind. Okay, but I need a few more points because I have, let's see, it's 42 for the 3 light cruisers, and it's 44 for the 2 heavy cruisers. So pretty expensive. So that puts us almost at 90, which means I need, probably 110 or so in order to be able to get the number of destroyers, I think. Although we only need maybe 2 destroyers, so maybe I only need 12 points. So let's call it 102. Once I get to around 100, I'll do the exact math. Wait, I can do the exact math. 42, 44, puts us at 86. Okay, here's something. Well, hey, this is what the Dauntlesses are here for, is to eliminate targets, so there's your target, Mr. Dauntless. Go get him. Looks good. Let me bring you to just navigate this way. Let's start, but I actually want you guys to form up right away. Oh, we only have 11. So, okay, start... Yeah, so Kingfisher, way up, and yeah, come back this way, and now let's find out where these are. Should be pretty close by. Somewhere over here, but I don't know exactly where. Don't see them directly. Let's identify them. Ooh, yeah, we have some juicier targets here. These are going to be some fun ones. So we have super firing, 2 identical sized, Fubuki, if I'm not mistaken, right? All signs point towards yes. Yeah, I think this is what we have. Try to even match the... Yeah, looks like it. Okay, so let's call you what I think you are. And now let's target the other one. She looks like, well, she's got the single funnel. So she must be the newest one. Akazuki. These are a pair of, powerful destroyers. Okay, so let's have number 1 attack 2. Have number 5 attack number 2. I guess we'll just focus on sinking number 2, and number 9 will go after number 1, just to get some damage in. Okay, good luck. Kingfisher will be on its way over just to deal with the fallout. And now we can just speed along, and there they are. Wait for the mission to come to completion. Pretty good approach. Looks like we're gonna all be arriving on target at more or less the same time. Only 3 obviously heading towards the lead. So this is not expected to be potentially as much damage as we hope to deal with to the Akazuki. These bombs kind of... that looked a lot better. I don't know. One of the times I saw the bombs, it looked goofy. Quite a few misses there. Alright, how are we doing over here, though? Oh, wow. Well, I mean, it looks terrifying. That looks like really terrifying. Gonna get some hits, that's for sure. Oh, yeah. Well, looks like we're gonna get 1 kill. Exactly kind of... I mean, what we were planning. Really, it's what we were planning to have. Do a lot of damage. She might even sink right away. Don't think we'll sink this one. We'll probably call this battle to a close, like, immediately, too, because... well, there it is. Once this one is sunk... the great news is, first of all, she stops firing anti-aircraft guns at us. Second of all, this one is probably not going to do anything but start repairing the damage. So we just retreat right away. There's nothing else to do. We can try to get him at his worst moment, I think. Okay, very good. Now, what else? RTB for you. Fantastic work. It's 16:30, so we still have time here to launch yet another. Okay, 0.7 hours. We have an hour and a half, so that's fine. We have 1.5 to spare. I'm wondering if I think I will send you into the slot, just as a means of defending against somebody showing up unwanted. This. Yeah, although I don't really care about the port here. And now that I think about it, taking the aircraft from Buka would be a great... I mean, if my goal was to take... if I'm playing, like, for real, long-term, total domination, paint the map, like, take all of these ports. We leave Buka and we just go land a huge force of troops in there right away. They should counter invade? I mean, counter support. They should basically drop all their own troops to, like, it's going to be an escalation, right? Because that's a little bit of a stretch. We don't really dominate the sea zones there. Okay, yeah, but it looks good. I like what's happening here. Kingfisher encounter must be resolved. Oh, okay. Well, let's... yeah, where would this be from? Could this... I keep hoping we're going to get some carriers. Okay, begin, fine, and then just end right away. Although maybe I should be going down. What we could do, and maybe use the Trout as... okay, well, go back this way. Get out of here. Alright, now we just pray that she survives long enough. Looks like she will. Just narrowly skirted their vision. Okay, then what next? Continue to move, I guess. And where's the... there she is. Enterprise, what's your situation? 0.7 hours. You're still moving, and who do we have escorting you? Like, nobody. You were, like, totally on your own. I mean, not totally, technically, you have one light cruiser. You're not prepared to deal with anything larger than a destroyer, but the good news is, I guess there's nothing larger than a destroyer out there for you to deal with anyway. Let's go down to just 1x for a little bit here while I kind of cycle through the enemy ships that are still available. And mainly I want to look at, not the destroyers, let's look through those light cruisers again. When do they, I don't remember when they become available. So this is interesting. Technically, the Tenryu itself is out there. We only sank one of these two, and that's completely news to me. Completely unknown to me. I did not realize that that had happened. All the Kumas are down. There's 2 Nagaras available? Wait. What? I thought that I sank all 18 light cruisers. Okay, you got now we're getting to the modern ones, and I haven't sunk any of these. 5, there they are. Okay. Maybe I'm mistaken. I had only sunk the 18 heavy cruisers. Okay, of course, I only sank the heavy cruisers. But I actually thought I had sunk most of the light cruisers as well. Hopefully nothing's going on. I mean, at 1x speed, I don't think anything's going to happen too quickly. But these are all dealt with. And that is definitely something. Yep. Half their Congos are down, and I mean, it's preposterous, right? It's just so bizarre to think that this would happen. Anyways, what do we have here? This is Avengers with rockets and with legs to, carry them the distance. What else are we expecting out here, though? We don't have any other scouting. I guess we're gonna have to launch some float planes here. Not from you, apparently. Just give me something, and then just give me a zigzag of some kind. I need vision. Okay, good enough. One more. Basically doing the same thing. Start maybe doing this way instead. Alright, go get them. Go find something. And yeah, we actually have a lot of... we have tons of aircraft who are just waiting to do something. And nothing for them to do. There's no other... we've actually sank every ship that we can see. Now, I don't think, by the way, that these guys... Is there a patrol going out? Oh man, we do have a lot of stuff. Looking for other stuff. Oh, good, we got something. And, perfectly enough, with our dauntlesses. Oh, got something. I have to say, it does feel like a bit of overkill to send... They have 178 left as well, so let's have these dauntlesses continue just to push this way. I'm going to send the Avengers back over here to deal with this destroyer. And where did that come? Oh, okay, so that has spawned from right here, which is where our ASW should go. Not that the ASW is really going to get anything done. Yeah, okay, I know that it would be nice in theory to be down there, but let's just move you up here. We'll start hunting down those submarines. Oh, there it is. That's definitely what we want. Ignore. Another 6 destroyers. They are not going to make this easy on us. Here we go. And oh yeah, I'm glad we didn't save the rockets for that. That would have been not in our favor. Okay, let's go tactical here. Might be able to shoot down that other enemy float plane. Break form up into Vic. And let's have you navigate back down this way. I actually really want you to scout the other float plane more than anything. Okay, find them yet? Maybe just to our south. There they are. Now this is new to me. Pause, thank you. This group is new. I don't think I've seen them yet. So first of all, they shouldn't have any damage. Second of all, I don't know what we're going to have here, but it looks like a... what the heck? What's the name of it? Fubuki? Yeah, it looks like a Fubuki. And what else do we have here? A Wakataki, or is that a... No, that is not a Wakataki. Minakaze? Okay, Minakaze. And there's so much anti-aircraft with all of them. Okay, here's a... It's not the Kamikaze, but the... Mitsuki, there it is. Oh wait, no, this is actually a Kamikaze. It has both torpedoes. Fair enough. Check mark that. This looks like another Fubuki. I mean, there's nothing else with these two large stacks, right? There is not. Yeah, it's very telltale. Not that I knew that right away, but just, you know, having to identify the darn thing several times becomes more and more obvious. This looks like an Osashio, which means it could be any of those, but... How are those doing, by the way? Have we sunk all of them? Only the namesake... Oh no, the Arashio. The namesake's already gone. Well, it could be that, so let's call her the Osashio. I mean, it looks like we more or less have been correct since all the rest of them are sunk. We've been identifying them as Osashios, and I guess that they were. Okay. Now you're a Mitsuki. Maybe they're running out of these? Not really. Well, whatever the case is, it's one of them. Alright, now how do we want to do this? I think we send 2 against one and 2 against another. And I think we're just gonna... Shoot. Okay, are all of these not turning? Not turning. I'd like to approach from a slightly different angle. So let's just move everyone to exactly where I just clicked. Wait a second, I messed that up. Damn it. So 4, 8, so, sorry, 4, 8, and 12. And have you guys break and reform up. Because I messed up. And then where's the other one? Where are you guys going? Okay, here. Just because I don't like the angle. It'll give them time to form up as well. And I think that means we're going to go for the Fubuki and for the Fubuki. Why is that? No, I guess we can go for the Minakaze. I mean, the reason, my rationale here is I want to sink, just start eliminating the horrendous amount of AA fire that we're going to encounter going after 6 destroyers. So the Fubukis are, I mean, the Fubukis out of all these are definitely the best. They're top notch. But if I, yeah, it's a little risky. I want to stay in the back. Okay, so let's just do it this way. 1 is going to go for Kamikaze. 4 is going to go for, sorry, not Kamikaze, and then Minakaze. Then 5 and 9 are going to go for the Fubuki. Alright. Decision made. Here we go. Thought about it? Let's see what happens. They didn't see us for a long time, which is good. And it's just a wall of AA fire being thrown up. They made it over into their dive without being hit. It's a good sign. Yeah, but now it's starting not to go our way. Oh. My good sir. Have you forgotten one of the... Didn't they teach you in dive school you have to pull up? My god, good man. My man. This is not the correct maneuver. No! Well. At least we're landing good hits against the Minakaze, I think. 2 hits. No, it's not necessarily good. Okay, this was bad. We lost 3 Dauntlesses so far, and that's just so far. Although, yeah, that looks like it's all. I think this is a bug I've seen before. I believe. Look at it. This is speculation, but I'm pretty confident about this. When the leader is shot down, it seems like sometimes the other ones just are on a collision course for the water. As if they were never instructed how to not die in a dive bombing attack. Oh, what do you mean you have to pull up? All I can say is at least he confirmed gravity is still working in that general area. So that's the only scientific benefit we get out of his untimely demise. But we had already speculated gravity existed there, so this is not like I mean, it's nice of him to verify, but probably unnecessary. So let's just leave this battle. Okay, well, one heavy damaged Fubuki. I'll take that. Sunk the Minakaze. We did what we kind of wanted to do, which is lighten the load. I'm still more interested in these Avengers, although there's 12 of them. I'm still more interested in like eliminating different groups of destroyers. The group of 5, they're still clumped up as 5, and that means it's only one destroyer group I have to track. It's kind of a pain because it's a tough little nut to crack, but better, in my opinion, it's better to have less objects to track on the strategic map. So now let's get over to our rocket fight. Rocket fight. That looks good. Probably gonna be like right on top of it. Oh, we got the Dauntlesses in here by accident. It's funny. Just in case it does give us that accuracy benefit. And I think we do want to attack along the line of the ship. Isn't that what I decided? What are we identifying here? Oh, is this a Fubuki? Oops. Enter. Belay that order. God, it's 5. I'm up. Let's just go over this way. That's fine. We'll have 9, maybe just turn. Come at different angles. Alright, go on in. Whatever, just go in. I think she knows we're here. Although, in the end, maybe not, because she hasn't taken any evasive maneuvers yet. It appears visible to me. Maybe I just have magical vision. Well, yeah. They must know we're here now. I think this is a very good angle of approach, because I don't like to be... I like to have a little bit of a offset. That was not, like, the best, in my opinion. Waiting for them to, you know, start targeting someone else. There it is. So we did get out of there with those. Good, more hits. More misses. Alright, good. That should be a kill. I mean, yeah. She's already pretty low in the water. Looks like she's dead stopped. There it is. Very good. Okay, so let's just quickly exit. Whew. That is good. Very good. So successful attacks so far. Even though that... Wait. Dauntlesses... we lost 3 Dauntlesses, and that's from the Enterprise. I was just thinking how convenient it would be if we had lost Avengers, because those are about to be replenished anyhow. And I think we'll just continue to use Port Moresby as a resupply. Obviously, the main item on the menu tonight is this port raid. Well, it's an airbase raid, I guess. It is fun. It's nice to have these little things you can do. Now, before... Okay, it's exactly the last moment we can do this. Who has... Okay, Portland. Get you to... Oh, it's just a minute too late. Okay, fine. I wanted her to launch float planes so that we could get more scout float planes out. Fair enough. So we'll have you move... Yeah, just continue to move west, I guess. It's so cool. We're going in! Oh! It is so awesome. It is so awesome that item is here. Alright, for those of you who have been waiting for a surface engagement, we are going to welcome our 2 battleships into the fight. South Dakota and Indiana have run into 2 destroyers. Oh boy, I don't know if I should even use manual fire. It might be, like, too brutal. And we have Leroy Jenkins in the fight. Let's get these guys up to... What's the maximum speed you guys can attain? 27, okay. So just keep it below 26 just to keep them able to keep up. 25, let's say. And I'm going to turn... I want to expose broadside, so I'm going to turn east right away. I'm expecting radar finds them since... I'm guessing that... I don't want HE. Yeah, so land is very far away. We should have a pretty clear signal of radar in the local area. We don't happen to have a float plane, do we? Oh yeah, I can't launch float planes at night. Alright, speed this up, see if we find them even. Suppose we should. Like I said, with the radar and everything. Let's head a little bit more northward just because I know that they were to the north and they were headed east, so this is, to my best guess, this is an intercept course. Although maybe I have to go ahead and zoom in and use binoculars. I'd like to think that we detected them on the strategic map with radar. Although it's a little bit weird that we suddenly wouldn't be able to see them, but... Anyway. Oh, those are the clouds. Isn't that cool? I think I'm seeing shadow from the clouds. Well, I'm not seeing anything. I know it doesn't look as good on YouTube as it does right now, so... Huh. Well, plow away. Let's just continue to move forward and see what we can eventually see. This should be the direction, the proper direction. And I thought we actually have pretty good radars on these folks. Yeah, geez, surface radar at 13 nautical miles. Pretty good. 13 nautical miles on Jenkins. Yeah, 13 nautical miles. We have 3... I guess what we should do is... They are able to use their radar. Obviously, the radar will be blocked in an exact line with the ships. But if the enemies are anywhere off to our left, we should detect them. Should. So that's just the theory. And, you know, I kind of like... So, I don't know how many of you are familiar with Victory at Sea Pacific, but Victory at Sea Pacific does have a little bit of a better way of doing this, in my opinion, where you can load into the tactical map and kind of like... You can play a little bit of the scouting game better in that. I don't know how to describe it. You might load into the tactical map before you see the enemy. Or, like, when you know they're there... Now, do you see them right away in Victory at... I think you actually see them right away in Victory at Sea Pacific. You load into a battle, it's specifically, you know that the enemy's there. That's true. But no, not necessarily for submarines. Just trying to find something to talk about, so as we wait for this... I would love, I mean, it would be awesome to get our new battleships into the fight. Test out their guns. This would be a lot of fun. I wonder if speed affects 25 knots. Not that fast though. Evade hazards. Play smoke. No, none of those things. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to do here. I guess I will just put a pause in the video, run forward, and see if we encounter anything. But I really wish there was a faster speed than 5x. Now, 14 nautical miles, or sorry, 13 nautical miles is, I guess, more or less 26,000 yards. So we should be, whoops. Hold that fire. It's Jenkins. So we should basically be at the range where we would detect anything at the edge. I don't know when I left you, but it's probably been probably 3 or 4 minutes. I just got up and walked away. I can't Alt-Tab because that pauses the game. So, got up and walked away. I have a book with me here, Kaigun. What an appropriate piece. Kaigun, K-A-I-G-U-N. I think it's one of the best. If you're interested in the Pacific War, it's a very, very good, like, everything leading up to World War II from a Japanese naval perspective. So, that's a book consider that a book recommendation. But yeah, I think I'm going to call this one. I'm just going to stop the battle. It's certainly possible that they are, you know, still right here or something, and we're about to detect them, or even closer, because again, this is like under ideal circumstances, and I guess everything, like, what's our visibility in this one? 42%. Now, it's not that visibility should exactly affect radar. In fact, technically, visibility shouldn't have an impact on radar at all, but sea state will. That'll hide the ship, the waves, especially destroyers. Destroyers, being smaller, very small vessels themselves, also won't have much of a radar footprint. So all these things are probably going to lead to us not detecting the Japanese ships until they're pretty close. Unfortunately. I guess I'll take one last scan of things with the binoculars. We're as zoomed in as I can get. And I'm pretty sure we wouldn't detect them this way. Using the binoculars, sometimes even when I know where I'm looking, I can't see what I'm supposed to see. Very difficult. We're almost at 270. Yeah. Okay, well. I keep seeing things. I'm like, oh, did I see something? But I think it's the clouds reflecting on top of the water. Alright, we're done. We're done looking. But we do need to pursue them, though. So, pursue them. Do that thing. Compro Zebra's leaving. I guess we can get you guys to just come back this way a little bit faster. just to protect whatever. I mean, I guess just to to help with the search, really, more than anything. Okay, now we make our move up here. That is interesting. How is it that they don't have scout aircraft? Okay, anyway. How is making its approach? Yeah, just get up there as quickly as possible. Well, it looks like you have to go this way and then up. Okay, fair. Alright, the first ones are in. Yep, George ASW. Aha! So we did... Holy. That's impossible. That's impossible. This must be a second destroyer group. I need more submarines. I mean, I guess I have Gato coming back. I need more submarines to just block off this area. I guess Tuna, you can... I think we can make you move up here instead. Just so we have better eyes of the people coming in through this area. We'll do that. But in the meantime, yes, we will begin this one. This will be, so they're to our northwest. Turn on your radar. And this is a fair fight, 2v2. Do we see them to begin with? I'm really hoping the radar does it. We do need to spot them. As you can see, just like it was in real life, it's pretty hard to spot the enemy fleet. So we'll head this way. And binoculars are appropriate. I gotta stop hunching over my keyboard though. Come on, just relax. So our heading is 307. Well, I think we're back in the same boat, the waiting game. Well, not really how I wanted to spend the whole episode, just waiting to see if I make contact, but that's, I mean, this is real. This is, hey, if you want realism in your game, this is exactly real. Just ships patrolling for other ships and not finding them. So I guess I will take another cut here, and we'll see what happens if I end up running into them or not. I could have done this in the last one too, but I don't know if it was a mistake not to. I guess it is if I was like desperately looking for those destroyers, but a little bit unsafe too. Anyway, in this shot, my friendly destroyer... I did not slow that down. There is a friendly destroyer in this shot. Can you find it? It's right here. How do I see it? Somewhere over here. It's hard to see even for me. So look at this. Anyway, we have some action though, because the game just went to pause. I mean, it went to a slow speed without me telling it to do that. Which means I am very, very scared. And what I mostly want to look for is whether or not there's shells splashing down on one of these two without them knowing or reporting it to me. Oh, yep. So Farragut has been detected. It's just crazy to me. How is it that Farragut has been detected when she has radar? Her radar is not working. So, Ralph Talbot, you need to come back this way. Maximum speed. I gotta continue to look. Where is it that they're firing these shells from? I need a wider widescreen. We're gonna need to employ the binoculars again. So this is kind of exciting from this perspective that, yeah, they're out there and I don't know where they are and they're shooting at me. I heard shells being shot. Oh, well that is not friendly. I cannot target an enemy ship that I cannot see. But I see them! I see them, they're right here. Let me target them. Alright, well, let's take evasive action. I guess we're actually already taking evasive action. Crying out loud. We see them! Let me target them. Well, very good. They are at 300, so they're... Okay, there they are. We actually caught up to them. This is crazy. Manual fire, HE. Prepare to fire. On my count. Mark. Guns are away. Good, good, good. Let's also get the Ralph Talbot into the action. We will, I think in this case... want to identify her. Oh, good. At least we're not against something like crazy, crazy. And this is a damaged one as well, it looks like. Nope. Yeah, no, it is. Alright, let's take a look. So that might have happened in the other one. They are heading the opposite direction than they were heading on the strategic map. That might have happened on the other one. But it looks like the positions are correct. They do start more or less in the positions that they are relative to you in the strategic map. So what are we looking at here? It looks like a Matsuki or whatever it's called. Yeah. So we have one Matsuki, and then we have another one which just won't let us identify it yet. Pretty close by. I don't know which one I'm looking at. This is... should be one just to the left or right of it. And it's hard to see, and I know it's there. In the binoculars, it was so clear. Maybe not? Am I crazy? Yeah, I'm probably crazy. So she should be firing at us. Oh, well, there goes that. We might still get a hit on her, though. Oh God, Farragut, I messed up. I done messed up badly. First turn hard that way. Well, if we were going to be hit by torpedoes, we definitely aren't anymore. That crazy maneuver. Talbot's also on the target. Wow, they're getting close though. We've kind of left the star shells behind too, which is nice. I'm just gonna fire for a while because I have no idea where she is anymore. I guess I can see her. Man, you can see 2 shots. Dang, I'm not sure when she's gonna reach the point. Would she have gone? Can I just click on the ship though? Ooh, saw those coming in. Oh yeah, there's a smoke screen even. Isn't that cool? That smoke screen is definitely unrealistic considering it's extending like way, way, way further east than they've ever been. Is the wind out of the west? The wind is 23.2 knots and the wind direction is... So is this direction or is this... Normally they say it's coming out of... If it's coming out of 285 then this smoke screen makes sense. And I have to imagine that that's what they mean. So this makes sense. Okay, well at this point we're definitely missing, so just hold fire. Don't cease fire, just hold fire. You're like in the smoke screen. I just want to target you. I'm just hoping I can get lucky with a click. I want to see what's happening. Did I hit him? Oh, this is going to come to a close pretty quickly here. Have you been hit at all? It doesn't look like it. Time compression isn't available, but yeah. And this will definitely be the end. Oh, that was a close one. This will be the end of the episode too. I can't do anything about it. We don't see them, even though we know where they are. For some reason, it's just crazy to imagine that they can see us, but we can't see them. Even with radar. And at this point, they're no longer being protected by land in the background. There's no land behind them. We still can't see them. Well, you win some, you lose some. This is not a loss either. It's just the lack of a victory, which is, you know, compared to our, based on our experience, I should say, that's a huge failure by comparison. So, hopefully I figure out a better way of dealing with these situations for the next one. That's pretty close. They're getting close. I think I'll just retreat myself at this point. Yeah, but I don't want to sit here for 3 more minutes. So I might just conclude this one off camera, end the battle, and that's where I'll call you back in for the next video. So for now, that's it. Thanks for watching. Stay safe and take care.